the NFL on EA Sports. And the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Commanders and the Saints, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
First opened in 1975, resurrected in 2006, we welcome you inside the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints, here in downtown New Orleans. New Year's wishes to all of you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, Happy New Year. Partner, a couple of weeks left now in the regular season. Man, you get to this point, we're talking New Year, but for the guys, it's been a long season to this point.
This is such an interesting time for the players because part of the league, Mike, they're coming down the home stretch and their season's going to be over. They're not in playoff contention. They're starting to plan off-season vacations and get away from the game a little bit. Then the rest of the league, they're coming down the home stretch here thinking that their season's going to go on into the playoffs and make a run for the Super Bowl. So, yes, you're tired. Yeah, your legs are a little...
Daniels to throw on second down. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he will score. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Commanders. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. Not going for 2, they'll kick the point after. The kick is good. And the Commanders are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They're led by their quarterback, the second-round pick out of Kentucky, Will Levis.
I think when you go back and watch last week's game, Mike, I think 2 things were at play. Number 1, let's give credit to the defense. I think they did a nice job of identifying some of the easy layups we've seen this quarterback hit from a week-to-week basis. They took it away. They made him go to his second, third check down through his progression. And then secondly, when the play did line up, when they did get the look they wanted, he just missed a lot of throws. So they know they cannot afford another pedestrian performance out of him this week. If he can play to the standard we've seen in weeks past, they can have a better chance of having a better result. So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own. When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Commanders' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has come out of the gates hot. He's been on target with his throws, and that's reflected in those numbers as he'll look to keep it going here. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. A give, and here comes Harris. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pickup there by the back to pick up the 1st down.
On 1st down, right back to Harris. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. 2nd down and 8. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Catch is made, that's Mingo. Give him 14 on that one. First down, Washington.
We spent so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, it's the mental part of the game. It allows them to create separation, find soft spots in the defense, attack defenders. It's exactly what he's able to do here, and really nice connection.
He'll get this out to the left flat. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Throwing on second down, Daniels. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Third and a yard. They'll motion their tight end, Robinson. They'll try to run for it with Harris. And he will have the Commanders' first down. They're able to convert on 3rd and short, picking up 4. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Here's Harris. And he'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
That is hauled in at the 5. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 1, 2nd and goal. Throwing now, Daniels. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. 3rd and goal. It's Daniels. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Commanders will extend to a 10-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
He'll start at the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Saints offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. And things are getting a little tight with 2 weeks left in the regular season. Already, we can look ahead in both conferences to some critical divisional matchups ahead in Week 18. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Another run, and again, it's Allen. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Now, Levis. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. One quarter in the books. It's the Commanders with the early lead. More from New Orleans after this. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Out of the shotgun, Levis. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further. Off the RPO, this one to McLaurin.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
I really like the rhythm that this offense has found. I mean, that 3rd down, that wasn't a layup by any means, but they made it look easy. Everybody was exactly where they needed to be. The quarterback did a nice job working through his progression, saying, okay, I understand this is zone defense. I understand where the limitations of the coverage are. I'm going to get to that spot on the field as fast as I can, deliver the ball, pick up the 1st down.
A pickup of 14 as he takes it to the 14. They motion the slot man left. On 1st down, Daniels. He pulls it in around the 5.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll motion their tight end, Robinson. They'll run with Harris. Trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1. Mingo, the man in motion. He's got it at the 3. And he'll go the wrong way, trying to use that speed to get out to the pylon, but he has to give ground. He is sent back for a loss. Now from a yard farther back, it's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Harris. And he is not going to get in. They make the tackle at the line of scrimmage. That's going to bring up 4th and goal.
Let's get a camera on this defensive coordinator, Mike. He's got to be fired up from what he sees from this defense. Huge stop there, no gain, forces a 4th down.
The offense staying put. 4th and goal from the 2. He'll go. Here's Daniels. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal. The Saints offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They are backed up about as far as you can be, operating from their own 2-yard line. They'll run with Allen. Defense hoping to push him back and get that safety, He gets to the 2-yard line, but no gain on that one. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They go back to Allen. A gain there of 11. First down, New Orleans.
Well, that run came at the perfect time, Mike. Anytime you find yourself backed up near your own goal line, the goal is to just start with 1 first down. They were able to get it here. Now you give a little breathing room, a little room to operate. Fresh set of downs, keep this drive alive.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, it's Levis. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
They'll run on first down, and here's Allen. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
At the 44-yard line.
Here's Levis. Now a short one, caught by the tight end, Johnson. He'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. And they're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. 2 minutes to go here, till halftime. We're back to New Orleans. After this, they come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Levis to throw. That's caught. It's Braylon Allen. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Commanders' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. This will be intercepted by Marshawn Lattimore. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Well, what this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth, he certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
Now, out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They can get back into this quickly now. Very short field ahead. It is 1st and 10. Levis. Brought in by Chris Olave. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
At the 16-yard line.
Here's Levis. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And the Saints are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. They get the conversion on 3rd and inches. Throwing is Levis. They go right back to Allen. He's got it again. And they are all over that on defense. Good surge. Drops him back. Let's put him at the 9-yard line. A 2nd down throw here for Levis. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he churns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Levis. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Moody's kick is good. And the Saints are on the board. It's now 10-3.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. So, we've come upon halftime here in Week 17, as we'll send you over to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by. He's got the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin up at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. And it's the Panthers who are out in front. 2 touchdowns there for Jonathan Brooks. From there, we're off to Tennessee to check on the Titans at home in Nashville. And this one going the visitors' way as the Texans have the lead in that one. The Texans locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have. Finally, we'll save the biggest for last as we head to AT&T Stadium to see what's happening with the Cowboys at home in Arlington. As you can see the score there in the second quarter. Dak Prescott has thrown a touchdown pass. These 2 teams leaving the tunnel, and we'll head out with them. It's time to send it back over to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Saints offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Levis to throw. Oh, he coughs up the football. And this is taken in by the defense. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it, and which team does a better job taking it away.
Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, and they give it to Harris. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That was not what they were hoping for. He's going to go out of bounds behind the line. A loss on that one. 3rd and long. They'll throw with Daniels. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes it.
And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, Washington. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
The score, Commanders 17, Saints 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Saints offense and quarterback Will Levis ready for their next possession. And he has had all sorts of trouble in this one. Your quarterback has to take care of the ball, and he has not. Turning it over in the air, turning it over as a fumbler. You just cannot win football games in this league when the quarterback's giving the defense the ball, and that's what he's done in this one. Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Saints first down.
And the Saints first down.
They go play action with Levis. Quick throw here is complete.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Now Levis. They'll try to set up the screen here with Allen. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. The Saints will punt this one away. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Commanders' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. It's caught. Mingo with the grab. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. On the zone read, here's Harris. And he'll manage only the 34-yard line. He's brought down after a short gain. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Throwing now, Daniels. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. To throw is Daniels. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. That's to the right side, he's got Andrews.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Ineligible receiver downfield, offense.
You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That's how he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. So now, after the penalty, a much tougher prospect to convert. It is 3rd and 9. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. his 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early.
Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Kool-Aid McKinstry.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
The home team's offense headed back to take over once more. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Levis. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum, figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going through the air.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. From the gun, it's Levis. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. 16-yard pickup on that one. 1st down, New Orleans.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Levis to throw. His pass taken in by Shaheed.
10 more yards. Complete to Rashid Shaheed. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
Here comes Allen. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Saints, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. The break, the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw is Levis. You look middle here, and there's Olave. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll run here. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
At the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
On play action, here's Levis. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll go. Here's Levis. This is caught. He's got a long way to go.
Turnover on down.
The Commanders offense ready to see what they can do. And they're nearly home with a 16th straight victory without a loss, closing in on NFL history here in the next to last week of this regular season. They'll go play action here with Daniels. A pass taken in by Harris.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Commanders. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Now the try for an extra point. It's up and through. And the Commanders extend to a 24-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The home team's offense ready to go as we give you a look at the current playoff race. And there is still a lot to play for. Every game is critical. Teams fighting to claim one of the 7 playoff spots that are up for grabs. Taken in right side by the tight end, Johnson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Here's Levis. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Here's Levis. He'll try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It makes sense to try to push the ball downfield, Mike, and go to the air when you find yourself trailing by this deficit. But it also makes you very predictable. You see the defense, they're in nickel personnel, extra defensive backs on the field. It gets that much harder to throw when the defense knows it's coming.
The visitors' offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. A run with Harris. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll give it to Harris again. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Mingo, the man in motion. On 3rd down, here's Harris. And this defense holds its ground. They stop him for no gain, and 4th down's coming up. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The Commanders about to send this one away. Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. The home team's offense back onto the field for their next possession. Let's go back and scroll through some of their drives. One theme, Greg, going to keep emerging throughout. Too many turnovers.
Yeah, I think it's been a combination of just carelessness, right? Some sloppy play offensively that has caused some of them. But also, let's give some credit to the defense. I think in a lot of the cases, they're also forcing these takeaways, punching the ball out, going up for interceptions. They've been in the right place at the right time. So, combination of really good defense at times, and at times, really bad offense.
A second down throw here for Levis. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Open man, left side, he's got it. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
To throw is Levis, who else another catch for his favorite target. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Johnson. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. To the outside, complete to Johnson. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Levis to throw. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Levis to throw it here on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. On the ground, it's Allen. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. From the gun on third down, and for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Matt Milano. And the Commanders will take over here just shy of the 30.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to fourth down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
The visitors' offense ready to take over possession of the football. As we look back at some of the highlights of this one, you'll see a lot of them, Greg, coming from the passing game. They've done a nice job picking the defense apart.
Yeah, and I think that's the right way to say it. It hasn't necessarily been just a bunch of deep shots, a bunch of explosives. It's been more methodical. It's been precise. They've really been all over their execution, and this is about as close to a complete performance as you're going to see from any offense throughout the course of this season.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is. First down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. And the Commanders first down.
They'll stay on the ground. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
So, a win here on the road for the Commanders. They move to 16-0 on the year. They have a chance next Sunday to become the first team to finish a regular season 17-0. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.